Hello, and welcome back to my classroom. Today I'm going to talk to you about SMART goals. In my classroom, this is the anchor of what we do, SMART goals. However, we also set two other different type of goals. We set a big plan. We also do hopes and dreams. Big Plan by the book Big Plan by Bob Shea is what we set our big plans on. And this is, I encourage the students, nothing academic. What do you want to do when you grow up? So I'll link the lesson plan for Big Plan by Bob Shea. This is the first time I want my students to begin thinking about goals. The second type of goal, we start bringing it in. I'm scaffolding them to until they can get to the level where I want them to, a very individual, very specific goal. So the next goal that we do is hopes and dreams. And this goal says, what do you want from fourth grade? Right? So I've had students say, I want to learn long division. I've had students say, I want to get better with clocks, or I want to learn how to count money. So the second type of goal is our hopes and dreams. What do you want to get out of fourth grade? At this time, I start bringing it back into the academics. What do you want to get? Math, reading, science, social studies, anything dealing with academics, our hopes and dreams. Finally, the one that I get most excited about, and my students get most excited about because they feed off of our energy, right, is a SMART goal. I keep them because I always get extra copies, and instead of throwing the copies out, I try to keep them. Again, what do you guys do with your extra copies? Anyways, so when my students come in, they are already trained from day one to look to our kidney table for their morning work. So there'll be two papers on our kidney table, as well as a construction paper, and our glue will also be on our kidney table. So on the mornings when we're setting goals, there'll be quite a few things to pick up, but my students are already aware. Whatever is in the morning work section of our kidney table, this is what's required for their morning work. So when we set our SMART goals, the very first thing in the morning, like I said, they come in, they grab these things. By the way, let's tell you what SMART stands for. It is an acronym. S stands for specific. Is this goal specific? Not just, I want to get, I want to do well in math. Specific, okay? Specifically, how do you want to do in math? Is it measurable? Can we tell when we actually met that goal? What actions do I need to take to get there? Or is realistic? Can you really hit this goal? Are you going for 100% in math, but you just got a 98? So is it realistic? Can you now really reach that goal? Let's keep it realistic. And timely. Can this goal be reached in a timely manner? So the first time that we set SMART goals up, I go through them step by step. After that, I post this on my whiteboard, and they know to come and look at it to fill in the extra places. So the first thing that we do is the big paper. This is a SMART goal paper, and it's always, I have this copy that I filled out, and so they know that their name, and this is available on Google in a PDF file. All you have to do is type SMART goal on Google, okay? So you're going to put in your grade and your subject. For instance, I give my students the sentence starter. I want to make a blank in blank. Now for SMART goals, because these are so specific, and because we are specifically tracking these in several places, not only here, we track them on the wall in front of everyone, and then we track them for accountability in the student binders. So we only deal with math and ELA. ELA being reading and anything to do with writing. So for our SMART goals, I only allow two goals. You can pick either math or reading. And measurable. How will I measure this goal? All right, so for this page, this is our generic page. So we say, if I can divide for fourth grade math, I know that I'm measuring and that I'm actually reaching that goal. As you can see, this was within a quarter where we were learning division. And each quarter we're learning something different. So for this quarter, for instance, that we were learning multiplication and division. So for this quarter, it was okay for the student to say, I will be able to divide and multiply on the fourth grade level. Action. This is the actions. I will be able to pass a math test with a 90. If I'm going for a 90, I'm going to at least need to get a 90 on every test to reach my goal. And this is where the celebration comes in, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. And then we also go even deeper into our action steps when I meet with each individual student and we put it into their binders. So it's not just I need to do my homework or I need to study more. No, we need specifics. So if this was, say, if we were doing a 90 for reading, specifically, okay, Johnny, so let's say you were at an 85. How about if we start adding and paying specific attention to punctuation? Maybe that will get you those extra 5 points this quarter. So we go very specifically looking at what Johnny can do to get him those extra 5 points. And I only go 5 points, which will go into realistic. Is it realistic? At that point, the students come back to my table with their binders and we look at their pass grade. And so if their pass grade was an 85, a 90 is realistic. I keep them within 5 to 10 points so that they can set a goal and hit that goal. And then timely. We do this once a quarter. So every quarter, at the end of the quarter is the end of our goal setting. All right, so then they get holes in this and they put it into their student accountability binder. After that, the second page on the back table is the half sheet, okay? And all this does is summarizes what you just did on your full sheet. Now, on the half sheet, they then take it and glue it, okay? To the top, to the bottom, either one, just either all the way at the top or all the way at the bottom. And I'll insert a picture now of what, of my goal wall. So here's a picture. Okay, so you've seen the picture of what my goal wall normally looks like with all the colors. They get to pick any color that they actually want to pick. They glue this down. Then on the bottom of this, you can order these from Amazon.com, and I'll put the link for you. I have a few different type. So these are incentives, sorry. Okay, I have that one, and I have, my kids really, really liked this one. Okay, so then they glue it on. All right, and we put it on the wall. Every single Friday, we have a celebration. So I take my grade book, and I'm old school. I write my grades down in case the computer crashes. I have a physical copy of my grades. Take the grade book, and I go through and I highlight, okay, this kid has got a goal for a 90 in math. So I look through the week's worth of tests and see, did they hit a 90 in math anywhere? Once I get all that done at the end of Friday, your incentive charts also come with stickers, okay? So at the end of Friday, I stand back there and we have drum rolls and Johnny got a 90, yay! and we celebrate. And Johnny runs up to me, and I give Johnny a sticker and a high five. And then Johnny takes his sticker and he puts it, all right? And how Johnny knows that he's almost at his goal is he'll get to the moon. Something so simple. My kids absolutely love it. And so all day, oh, it looks like you're going to hit your goal this week. I really play up to it. And so that is how I keep accountability, and I do 3 types of goals. Big goal, lifetime goal, nothing to do with academics, a 4th grade goal, and then a specific quarter goal. If you have any questions, let me know. Till next time.